Lordaeron the Foremath has been announced by Marshmallow as a new map which is going to take place at the start of Reign of Chaos in Warcraft 3. Lordaeron will still be a lush and fertile land, and Quathalas will still be the unblemished home of the High Elves. Dalaran Citadel will stand tall, and the great city of Lordaeron is still the glorious seat of the Northern Kingdom. This will be a 6 versus 6 map, so you can think of it as a good versus evil mode, basically from Lordaeron the Aftermath. So what factions can you expect for this? Well, there's going to be starting factions, there's going to be faction path, and there's going to be sub-factions, and of course, some betrayal factions as well. So we're going to go over the Lordaeron Alliance, which will have the Elven Highborn, Blood Elves as a faction path, and Sun Reavers as a sub-path. Dalaran will be a main faction, with Worgen as a faction path, Wormers Accord and Tearful Council as sub-factions, and then New Dalaran again as a faction path. Dwarves will be the main faction, and then we have Explorers Guild and Gnomes as sub-factions, Ranger Corps as the main faction, Silver Covenant as a sub-faction, and Night Elf Sentinels as a faction path. Silver Hand will be a main faction, with Argent Crusade as a faction path, and Draenei as a sub-faction. And of course, Lordaeron will be a main faction. Now on the evil team, we do have the Lich King as a main faction, together with Sandlin and the Rubians as sub-paths. Then we have the Burning Legion, obviously, as the main faction, and of course Shadow Council as the main faction. Dragonmaw as the main faction, together with Black Dragonflight Masters as a faction path, and Demon Masters as a faction path. Dark Horde as a main faction, Fell Horde as a sub-faction, and Smolderthorn as a main sub-faction. Cult of the Damned will also be a main faction in this game, together with Ebonhold as a sub-faction and Ashen Verdict as a faction path. Then, of course, we do have the Betrayal Path, which is the Scourge, Forsaken, Wretched, Fell Elves, and Fell Illidari. We also have neutral hostiles, which I'm going to go into explain in a moment, which is Illidari, Broken Draenei, Forsaken, Free Will, Dark Iron Dwarfs, Twilight's Hammer Clan, Scarlet Onslaught, and Fallen Nerubian. The neutral hostile is this. As the game goes on and faction paths are triggered, a new third team will slowly start to form. This is known as neutral hostile. For example, if Highborn Elves of Silvermoon lose their homeland, they will become Blood Elves. If they go Illidari path, they join the neutral hostile team. This means that players triggering their second chances still gets an element of team play and could feasibly become a threat to other 6 players. Teams still in game. Now, of course, we do have the Betrayal Path still, and this is also known as the Scourge Rebellion so far as I get it. So Legion and Scourge factions have the option to trigger the Lich King Betrayal storyline. Doing so will split the evil factions between those loyal to the Legion and supporters of the Lich King. Certain events may become available should this be triggered, such as Destroy the Lich King mission and Putrid's Path. So we're gonna go over who's loyal to who here. So we have the Burning Legion Loyalist, which is the Burning Legion, Shadow Council, Dragonmaw Clan, Black Dragonflight Masters, Demon Masters, Dark Horde, Fell Horde, Smolderthorn Trolls, Fell Elves, Fell Illidari, and Putrid's Forsaken, and the Lich King supporters, which is the Lich King, Sandlin, Nerubians, Cult of the Damned, Ebonhold, Ashen Verdict, Scourge, Forsaken, and Wretched. Now we also got a few screenshots here which you're going to take a look at as well, which is first of all in Northrend, which is the temple city of Enkilar, which I just have to say looks fucking amazing. It looks very nicely, and I didn't expect anything else from Marshmallow other than really good terrain. Our next one is the Windrunner Spire, which, holy shit, it's so nice to see Quathalas green and fertile in a Lordaeron the Aftermath version. So I'm just looking forward to see the rest of the stuff. The next one is Arkin Doom, which is the inside, so the instanced area basically of Arkin Doom, and it looks really nice. So I'm wondering what kind of play outline is going to be in this, because most likely it's still going to be that. And of course we do have Dalaran in Hillspread, still up and going, pretty small, probably Cynical is going to complain, and maybe going to have new Dalaran as well, I don't know, but it looks really good to see it restored, having a bubble, you know, it's just really nice. Now there's a lot of information I did not include in this video. This was the basic, very basic of Lordaeron the Foremath. If you want to check the rest out for yourself. There's going to be a link in the description which you can go and check out all the other minor details, and even leave a comment for Marshmallow on what you think of the project, what suggestions you have, and etc, etc. So thank you so much for watching this video, and until next time guys, bye bye.